Congress Working Committee meeting that happened in Gujarat, that's probably where Priyanka Gandhi made her first public speech after her appointment. At that time on a show on Bloomberg Quint, you questioned the rationale of a launch in Gujarat for a General Secretary for East UP. 2 months, month and a half, 2 months down, do you see more cohesion in the narrative that the Congress and the media strategy of the Congress for the last month and a half, 2 months?
That's a very good question, Kaushik. I see a lot of cohesion, certainly, but it does not, it's not state specific.
Okay.
It is essentially powered by Nyay, as I see it. It's become the intel inside of the Congress campaign. They suddenly seem to have got something to go to the people with, other than saying Chaukidar Chor hai kind of stuff. So I call it the 3I approach. You have issues, you have interest groups, and you have initiatives. So if you're talking about issues, the Congress didn't have much to promise till Nyay happened.
Okay.
And Nyay is definitely a bold move, and therefore the manifesto, is a pretty well-crafted one, because they realize that if they want to be in the game, it's not merely enough to talk about Modi being bad or demonetization being goofed up. They had to have something, positive. Having said that, however, the interest group part of the election campaign is pretty weak for Congress in states like UP, because the caste kind of equation is gone. Congress doesn't have the old loyalists of either the Dalits or the Muslims voting for it. The upper caste is substantially as the BJP tilts now, and therefore definitely Congress has a challenge in terms of some of the ground level issues on that. But there's certainly much more inspiration, and that leaves us with the question of, has Priyanka Gandhi worked? My expectation was a little higher. Can't say it's not working, but I think it's part of the Congress strategy to always keep Priyanka more as a mascot and an icon, okay, rather than an organizer. So if you're talking about Priyanka Gandhi, the mascot, she's doing pretty well. She's giving interviews, and there's a certain visual buzz that has been created around her. But on the other hand, as an organizer, and if you're looking at the specifics of a region like East UP, I would say Congress has underperformed. The situation is pretty fluid. I would have expected Congress to show a bit more of not only what Anita referred to as some kind of action. It would have also meant, it's not rocket science really, it would have meant tying up some more local parties. It's a very tough tug of war, because the most backward castes are a very tough group to challenge. Now you're entering the territory of how to deal with India's post-Mandal politics, as I call it. That's a separate story, actually.